I mean, one of the worst things that can happen as a quarterback is you throw an interception. And not to focus on some of the negative, but you threw a few. Tying that to
well, see, that's the great thing about playing long enough that now what happened is the guy that replaced me, there was like, well, Steve would never do that, right? Because, you know, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's come full circle. I can do no wrong. Like when I retired, it's like, oh, you're the greatest. You know, they don't remember anything negative. But I had 202 interceptions in 18 years. That's a lot.
And did you ever...
Not that I count.
And I remember you telling me after a game, this is years ago, that you threw an interception and, you know, crowd was coming down on you. I think you even got booed. And the next time you came out, the next play, you threw another interception.
Right. So, yeah. So...
Sorry to bring back painful memories.
No. It is. I mean, you got to imagine in football, the safest way to play football is kind of ignorantly. Like, don't really look up and see the crowd, and don't really look at the impact that you have in society with football. It's just whether you like it or not, sports has a huge impact. And so, being the quarterback, you know that you're in the middle of it all. And so, like I said, it kind of relates to the previous story about victimization, but as soon as I would throw an interception, which if you don't follow football, that's when the quarterback throws the ball to the other team. And that kind of, you know, I don't know how to liken it to another sport. It's like striking out or, you know, or, I don't know, soccer, kicking one in your own goal. I don't know, maybe. I don't know. But it's somewhat similar in the sense that the rest of your teammates have basically said to you, you know, you're the quarterback, do something great. Do something really good with it. We trust you. You know, we think you're pretty good. And so then I throw it to the other team, and they have this inevitable moment when they look back at me and say, why? Why did you do that, right? We trusted you. We're working hard for you. Why would you do that? And so what do you want to do? Now, 60,000, 80,000 people watching the game. And as Stan mentioned, they're muttering, you know, something, and you know, you hear the kind of, and so there's this moment when now the lights are on, they turn to me, they say, why did you do that? And so your human nature is, you want to explain it, right? This is not like I meant to do it. Like I didn't drop back and just, okay, I'm going to screw everything up. I can't wait, right? You don't do it on purpose, but there it is in front of everybody. It's like you can't fake it. It happened, and now you want to explain it. And so I would go into these long explanations, you know, of why this horrible thing had happened, you know, logical things like, you know, the receiver turned the wrong way, which he does sometimes, you know, and then you trust him, or you get hit right when you throw the ball or something like that. And I noticed over the years that the guys didn't respond. They would not respond to my kind of explanation of the intervening circumstances that had led to this horrible thing that had happened. What they responded to after trial and error, and that's negotiation too. It's not a science. It's like it's trial and error. You know what I mean? It's like, so I was trying different things. When I'd make a mistake, I'd think, okay, what should I do? I'll fall on the sword. What should I do? And what they wanted to hear was, hey, look, I screwed it up. It was in my hand, and now it's in theirs. So I messed it up. But that's only half of the, you know, there's a lot of people running around going, oh, woe is me, it's my fault, I'm sorry, it's all me. That's the easy part in my mind. The hard part is now, we're going to go fix it. That's what people responded to. I screwed it up, but now let's go to the sidelines, let's get a drink of water, we'll rest up, we'll come back on the field, we'll go down and win the game. What do you say? And I'm going to lead you to do it. Now everyone got energized. They're like, hey, we're in this together. In fact, they'd go to the sidelines and they'd go to the coach and say, well, the coach would say, what happened? He says, well, I turned the wrong way. It was like everyone's like, all this accountability came rushing into this group of people, and everybody wanted to be accountable because the guy who screwed it up was ultimately accountable.